Now that we're on the Tastyworks platform, I'll show you how to sell your very first call spread. Before you enter into any position, there's a 5-step process that you must learn first. This process will give you the edge that you need as a trader to be successful. The first step of the process is easy. Just choose a stock or underlying that you would like to trade. For this example, I've chosen Netflix, so under the Notable Stocks tab, scroll down until you see Netflix. Once you've clicked that, click the trade page. This will open up the option chain for Netflix. The second step of the process is to look at this number up here, IV rank, and make sure it's high enough. The higher this is, the easier it'll be to get paid more when you're entering into the trade. In today's economy, anything over 30 will do. So after step 2 checks out, we go on to step 3, and that's selecting a strategy. So this is where you select a strategy, and in this video we're going to be selling a call spread. So we're going to click this drop down and select short, call, vertical, and then hit go. After we've selected our strategy from the strategy drop down bar, next step is to adjust the risk, reward, and probability of success by moving the options around. The more you trade, the more you'll find out what you're comfortable with in terms of risk, reward, and probability of success. Once you hit go on the short call vertical, it will default to selling the one strike out of the money call spread. What this means is that this call is out of the money, but it's the closest option to the money. So basically this is the 149 call and the stock price is currently trading at 148. So let's play around with these calls until we find a trade that we like. Remember, the red call down here is the one that you've sold or are going to sell, and the green one is the one you're going to buy. Notice that they're both calls and they both have the same expiration. The only thing that's different is the strike price and how much they're worth. So as you can see, the calls that are closer to being in the money are more expensive, $5.75, and the ones that are further out of the money are cheaper. And that's actually where you get your profit from. Your profit comes from subtracting $5.75 from $4.90. So that number is shown right here. Your max profit on this trade would be $105, and your max loss is $145. The way you find your max loss is you take the distance between your strikes, so the distance between 150 and 152.5, and you subtract that number from the credit you got to start the trade. So in this case it'd be 105. So max loss is $2.50 minus $1.05, and that's where you get the max loss of 145. The other item you have to take into account for is the probability of success. And this is basically the whole reason we trade options, is because stocks give us a 50-50 chance of success, and with options we can actually adjust our chance of success. So as we push this more and more out of the money, we'll notice that our chance of success, or probability of profit, POP, increases. The trade-off is that as our probability of success increases, the credit we receive will decrease. So before we were receiving 105, and now we're only receiving 78. But we've increased our chance of success. So it's really all about what you're comfortable with, and you'll start to figure that out as you trade more. The other thing that I have to do here is up the time. So under the expiration you can decrease time or increase time. And we like to sell 35-day options. Anywhere from 35 to 45 days works best for the strategy, and we actually get more credit for that as well. So now that I'm comfortable with my risk and my reward and my probability of success, I would hit review and send, and then send order. And right now you'll see that it's working. When it fills, it'll show up under positions right here, It's not going to fill anytime soon because it's 3 in the morning right now, but you get the idea. The fifth and final step is to review the trade. I like to do that in the previous step, but you can also do it while it's working. And you can come in here and cancel or replace order by hitting right click, and you could replace it and put it on for more credit, or you could put it on for less. Now let's jump back to the video to learn a little bit about the benefits of selling call spreads.